Hey everybody, I just received my first Sunbasket meal prepped basket just outside, so I wanted to do a quick unboxing and let you see what I got. I haven't even looked inside yet. So obviously we've got a recycled box here, and looks like some kind of welcome. Welcome, we can't wait to cook with you. So looks like it just tells us a little bit about unpacking it, putting away proteins and things like that. You know, all the things to mind, but I want to see what's inside. Get to the good stuff. Ooh, wow. This is like almost as thick as a blanket. So everything's really packed well. You can see I've gotten 2 meals ordered, and I did get a couple extra things. So here's a blueberry oatmeal. I think this is probably one of the free items I received by getting a new account, because I don't remember ordering that one. So cultivated blueberry Vermont maple oatmeal. And this is an add-on that I purchased. Asiago cheese tortellini. That looks good, and that's a pretty good size serving there. It was, you know, maybe $4 or $5. I'd have to go back and look. So here are my meals. So I picked Catalan chicken with green romesco and Spanish green beans. And as it says, everything is organic unless it's noted. So that's the first one. And let's see what else is in here. The second one I got is pork chops with dried apricot mostarda and tomato celery salad. Okay, so, oh, it says under here, goodies are near. So that way you don't forget to look underneath the box. Ah, here is the meat. So it looks like that was these bags must be like prep items. Okay, so like there's tomatoes in here. Yeah, I'm going to take that out in a second. Let's get the meat. So, boneless pork chops. That looks pretty good for a 2-person meal. And it's very cold down here. And chicken breasts. So, no antibiotics. Looks like a good, decent sized pack. So, and it's, like I said, it's still really cold. They've got this really big ice pack down in the bottom. So, and this thing is still frozen. So I'm not sure if it took a day or 2 to get here, but it's definitely nice and icy. So let's get this box out of the way. And let's open up one of these bags, because I want to see what's inside. Let's start with the pork chops with dried apricot mostarda and tomato celery salad. So I've got organic dried apricots. I've got some organic Sun Gold tomatoes. Let's see what else is in here. Celery, you get organic flat leaf parsley. And let's see what else is in here. So this is one of the meals where I'm going to have to do a little bit of cooking. Sherry vinegar, celery seeds, and mostarda base. So, yum yum. Everything is already pre-portioned out. And everything looks really clean, and the way that they packed it, nothing got broke. And this must be my instructions. So I think this is kind of cool, because I can go and look back and you know, they may send it to me this time, but I'm going to hold on to the recipe, and then I'll be able to make it again if it's something that I like, right? So it gives a little history, gives the nutrition content, so you can take a look. Added sugars 9 grams, protein 30 grams, fiber 5, so it's pretty good. So that's the first one. So let's move that to the side with the meat. Okay, and let's see what's in bag number 2. Okay, so remember we already saw the meat. Okay, so we've got some paprika. We've got our recipe. Oh, that looks good, huh? So romesco is obviously romesco cheese. Here is organic green beans. Again, and these just look great. I mean, they're all nice and green and nothing got beat up during shipping. And let's see, more tomatoes. You can see I like tomatoes. I picked 2 meals with tomatoes. These are organic grape tomatoes. These are going to be so good. It'll be so good while we're all stuck at home to get the good nutrition we need. Roasted almonds. Hey, already roasted. And the last 2 things are green romanesco. So that looks like maybe it's what, pesto, basil, and cheese, right? And then tomato base. So that's a good little amount of sauce. That's enough. That's all you need for 2 pieces of chicken. So let me just zoom out here a little bit so you can see there's quite a bit of stuff that I received, and I'm going to go back and check how much I spent. Like I said, I think the blueberries were a gift, and then I purchased the tortellinis, and this is meal number 1, that's meal number 2, so as you can see there's quite a bit of good stuff, and it's going to be good for 2 meals for 2 people. So I can't wait to get cooking and show you what I made. Okay everybody, here I go cooking the, oops, I've got the wrong recipe card. I grabbed the wrong one. Okay, so here we go, cooking the Catalan chicken with green romesco and Spanish green beans. So this is what came with that meal kit, and I already did the unboxing, and let's get down on it. I've got some basic cooking skills. I worked as a chef several years ago, or like a cook, you know, lead cook or something like that. So I experiment a lot here at home, so I know mostly how to handle food. So hopefully this will go okay. And I will be following the recipe that they've got in here, and I've been taking a look at it, and basically you need 2 pans. You cook the chicken in one, and then you cook the green beans in the other, and then you throw the red sauce and the almonds on top of the green beans. And then you eat it with that green romesco sauce, and that's basically it. So here we go. Okay, so already it's asked for salt and pepper, but you know, I mean, everything's supposed to be included, and of course I have salt and pepper, no big deal, but maybe somebody doesn't have salt and pepper. The other thing is, of course, putting the oil in the pan, and I almost exclusively use olive oil and organic olive oil if I can get it, which is my preference. So, you know, again, maybe somebody doesn't have the oil on hand. So maybe these are things that should be mentioned when you range for this meal, is that you're going to need to have salt and pepper in the house and olive oil, because maybe people don't right now. So just one thought. Okay, got that. So let's get this chicken open. Alright, so patted dry, seasoned with salt and pepper. The oil is almost heated up, so I'm going to throw these in. Alright, it's sizzling. Chicken looks good. Alright, so flipped it once, that's going over good. It says to do lightly browned 1 to 2 minutes per side, then reduce the heat and turn over. So I'm going to turn this down just a little bit more even from what it's at. There we go. Alright. And I may even cover that. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can smash these right in the bag. So that way I don't use another bag. So these are going to go on top of the green beans once they're done cooking. And that is pretty good. So you may want to put that in another bag, but I'll just clean up the little bits that kind of came out right here. No big deal. So this one we just open and serve with the chicken. So I'm actually going to open that and have that ready on the table. That looks good. See how it smells. Oh, it smells really delicious. Like garlic and basil, cheese. Okay, so while this chicken is finishing up, because I've just looked at another time, let's give it another flip. It's on its last few minutes. You can see it's starting to brown. It looks really nice, and it's actually a great portion. You know, whether you're adult or teen, at home or whatever. There we go. So now I'm going to get these stem ends off of the green beans. These ends here. So you just snap them off. And I'm trying to do this one-handed because I have the camera. Ah, okay. So you just kind of pull it off. Oop. There you go. And that one's ready to go. And then I'm probably going to give them an extra rinse too, just so that they're really clean. Okay, so by time my chicken is done, what it is, I took my super strong spatula and I kind of cut this open, and you can see the chicken is white, and that all the fluids that have come out are all white. There's no blood or anything, and so I'm confident that this chicken is cooked, because of course you don't want to eat undercooked chicken because that'll really make you sick. Not like other meats like beef that you can do that with. So I'm going to put this over here to rest, and I'm going to wash the pan that the chicken was in. Or actually, maybe I won't. I think I may just throw some extra little vinegar or something on top and throw the green beans right in. So that'll be good flavor for the green beans, which are ready to go. Okay, so I put some fresh oil. Oops, let me get this up right here. And I'm gonna get all this goodness up from the chicken and scrape it on into the green beans. So I'm gonna need 2 hands to do that. Okay, I deglazed the pan a bit. I'm gonna crank this up and get these green beans cooking. So I'm gonna recheck my recipe too. But putting a little bit of water in here, it'll kind of steam them up, and it'll help them to cook faster. Is why I do this. So it's got the juices from the chicken. It's got a little bit of oil, and it's got, you know, what, maybe half a cup of water in there, just straight out of the faucet. So it's starting to heat up, and I'm going to recheck my recipe. So add the green beans and tomatoes. So I'm going to throw the tomatoes in now, and then after 3 to 4 minutes, you stir in the paprika and then the tomato base. Let's get these tomatoes in here. So something I noticed as I was unboxing that I didn't mention in my earlier video is that I'm really kind of concerned about the amount of packaging that has been used. I mean, it's nice that everything's portioned out, but I'm just thinking, gosh, I've got so much plastic waste. Like, look, here's the bag, and you know, the chicken wrapper, and of course I'm going to reuse the paper bag. But I'm starting to feel like there's a lot of waste I've got. Okay, so these things are cooking up, and I just did a time check. I actually started right at 5:50, and it's 11 right now. So the recipe actually says, where does it say it? It says it on the front. Okay, so 15 to 25 minutes. So I've been cooking right at 20 minutes. And you can see my veggies are almost done. I'm actually over here just getting ready to cut the chicken into the strips like the recipe calls for. And then I'll plate it up. And after I cut my chicken, I'm going to go ahead and throw my sauce in, this tomato-based sauce. So, no surprise there. Oh, actually, no, I'm supposed to do my paprika first. So I'm actually going to throw that in right now. Okay, more packaging to throw away. Okay, before I could cut the chicken, you see the chicken still sitting there. I added that paprika and the water really evaporated quickly. So I'm going to turn this down probably and go ahead and add that tomato-based sauce into it. Okay, so I've got it turned down from 7.5 to 5, and I think I need to go a tad lower. So maybe about there. I probably should be using a spoon, but as you see, I like to not dirty too much stuff. Alright, that looks really good. That is probably just about done. The sauce is all heated up. You know, the green beans are cooked, the tomatoes are cooked. Smells delicious. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to turn this off and let this sit while I go ahead and cut that chicken. Okay, here's the final product. So don't mind the paper plates, but I think it looks great. It smells good. It took right at the 25 minutes, which is the upper end of what they said the active time would be. You see the chicken looks great. When I was cutting it, everything's really nice and juicy because obviously everything's really high quality. And now it's time for a taste test. I'd say that looks pretty close to the picture. Let's get some of this green sauce on it. It's not as liquidy, but here we go. A bit. That's going to be good. I think I'm going to try the chicken first because I'll bet the veggies are still really hot. So let's see. Looks good. It's really good. That sauce is pretty good. Alright, time for a green bean. Chicken is gone. Okay. Let's get a green bean. It's definitely got like a, they say Spanish, but it's like almost like a Tex-Mexy flavor to me. Alright, green bean incoming. Looks good. It's good. It's fully cooked. It's not overcooked. The red sauce tastes just so good. So there it is. Catalan chicken with green romesco and Spanish green beans from Sunbasket. Yum. Okay, so as I was taking apart the box to throw it away, I noticed that they are using eco-friendly packaging. So this big thick blanket kind of stuff that wrapped around everything is made of reclaimed denim, and they actually give recycling instructions. And then, so obviously the cardboard is recyclable, but also when you look at their ice pack, it's 98% water and 2% non-GMO cotton. So this is also biodegradable, and then you recycle the plastic bag. So I'll just throw this into my compost. But that's kind of exciting because it was something that was really sticking with me. Good job, Sunbasket.